Hi everyone, we're back with Tafari on this episode. We'll be talking about different groups, continuing what we started last week. My name is Henock and this is my practice room. Tafari, so we did few groups last time. We basically did a 4-4 group and a 6-8 group. Today we're talking about how drum and bass should look up on different groups. And I think there's so many groups that we could do, but just for the benefit of our audiences, let's do a few of our traditional groups. For example, we could do a slow 6-8. We did a fast 6-8 last time. Mm-hmm. Could do a slow 6-8, a short version. Okay. Then we could do maybe Guraginya and Orominya, okay, the basic ones. And then maybe we'll talk about a 3-4 rhythm, something like that.
All right.
Okay, so Tafari will start playing first, and then I'll count the rhythm, and then I'll join him.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
So this is a 6-8 rhythm. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna play with that. So that would be a 6-8 rhythm. The most important thing for me, as a bass player, I have to think of the subdivisions, whatever fills I play in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That pulse, that subdivision should be always in my mind when I'm playing the fills. So I lock in with Tafari. So that's a 6-8 group. How about if we do the Guraginya?
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
So the Guraginya is a 4-4, a fast 4-4. Sometimes it could sound like a twist. It's close to a rocky roll or twist beat. So here's how we count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we go to the part where people dance, the Masjafare part, mm-hmm, then Tafari will go to the right cymbal. All right. And then I'll play a more busier, maybe walking kind of bass line. So to just give the contrast. So let's start with about 4 bars of the typical group, and then we'll go to Masjafare.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Whatever group we do, the most important thing is to think of the subdivisions and try to lock in. It could be, the line could be, it could be a busy line, mm-hmm, or it could be a sparse line. It depends. That comes from experience of listening to different groups and playing many years with many people, and to think of the music first and what sounds good with that music. So there's many variations. So maybe we'll add one more for this episode. Okay. So how about Orominya?
All right.
We'll do Orominya group.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's an Armenia groove. Let's add one more for this episode.
Okay.
How about we go to a 3/4, a waltz
Okay.
rhythm.
1, 2, 3, 1.
So a 3/4 is 3 quarter notes to a bar. I'll count them off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the 3/4. Tafari, thank you very much for obliging us. Let me ask you, Tafari, you play with different bass players.
Yes.
So I've also played with different drummers. So when you play with different people, what do you do to lock in with that person? Because everybody has their own style of playing,
Exactly.
and it's slightly different.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your experience with that?
It's more like, feeling or listening to the other musicians. So when I'm playing with you, like I'm trying to lock with you, like, I'm trying to feel your techniques and ideas. So I do the same thing with the other bass players too. Like, when another bass player will come here and play, maybe after a bar or two, I'll try to figure out or try to lock it with his bass techniques and ideas. So it's basically like, following the other musicians and listening the techniques and the ideas he's trying to play on the bass. That's what I do.
That's a very important point. It's the same with me. When I play with different drummers, I have to listen to the drummer and feel where his pulse is. Because sometimes we have our own pulse, but it might be slightly off. So we have to adjust to if somebody plays laid back, or somebody's playing on top of the beat, or somebody's playing at the center, it's different. So what you said is very important. We have to listen to people. But most importantly, I think we have to listen to different styles, whatever style we're playing in. If I'm playing a Guraginya groove or Orominya or a funk, I have to listen to that style. The people who've been doing that for many years, I have to listen to the masters and get ideas to sound authentic in that style. And also, we have to always remember to count in our mind the subdivisions, at the beginning at least. Eventually we start feeling it, we don't have to count every time, but we have to count and check out the subdivisions and try to lock everything that we do has to be within that groove. So that's the important thing, I think. Tafari, you have anything more to say?
No.
So thank you very much, Tafari, again for being with us. We'll do one more episode with you. Since we have you here, we're gonna do, maybe we'll do some original tunes from Kain Lab. I think they have interesting odd meter grooves. Yes. So we'll do those and we'll talk about that. Thank you very much for staying with us, and we'll see you next week.